Right, hey YouTube, we're gonna do we're gonna do some of these videos with the backdrop like this, just because I like it a little bit more. And plus, the camera's not all over the place, so it's actually still. So today is Super Bowl Sunday. Looking forward to watching the big game. We're gonna do a status update. So, God, I think it's 5 weeks I've had my foot. About 5 weeks I've had my foot. Went back to work. Went back to work last week, last Tuesday. So work was great. Have a desk job, so luckily I get to sit down, so it doesn't hinder. It really doesn't hinder my leg that I found out. So it doesn't hinder it. I'm able to complete a full day. It's good to be back. The more things that I'm getting back and doing normally, what I did before is, it's refreshing. I was kind of down not down like feeling wise, but I was just kind of down because I couldn't do those things. So therefore, as I'm progressing, it's getting better. Physical therapy is going awesome. If any of the biggest downfall, maybe I can make a suggestion to you guys, is that so my leg muscles atrophied quite a bit, and on the right side where the actual amputation happened. So when I started to put the leg back on and walk with it, it felt heavy. I wasn't able to do the motion properly, and it was extremely weak. And I wasn't really taking the time to do these exercises. So if you find online some exercises in terms of a couple leg lifts, doing this here, doing this motion with your leg, if you're below the knee amputee, that is, just raise it up, and if you can, just take your knee and just kind of bend it down, bend it up, just put a little bit of weight on it. Do not do this in the very beginning, and again, I'm not a doctor, so don't do it in the beginning because you can hurt your stump and it's going to put you back. But if anything, you feel up to it, just throw a little bit of weight and get those muscles still going, because that's going to help you. And as I spend more time in physical therapy, the more time I get to trust my foot, the more times I'm sitting with my weights, basically, the little weight lifts, so I can, do the leg lifts, what have you. The more I'm building up those muscles, the much easier this is becoming. At the very beginning, if I sound like I'm plugged, I've had a cold, I'm still fighting this thing. So, but, at the very beginning, I could only do, when I started physical therapy, that is, I could only do, God, what was it, 5-6 minutes walking. I'm up to 20, almost 25 minutes walking. I'm able to walk a mile, as long as the prosthetist, and my prosthetist works with me, which he has. None of this is his fault. The limb is changing so much, it's causing pressure points, just like the previous video that I made about pressure points. And what I did is, on Friday, I was walking around my complex, and all of a sudden I got this excruciating pain. It was more towards the leg bone, and more towards the fibula, if that's correct, but it was causing so much pain, and I was in excruciating agony. And that was Friday night, and he has the weekend off, and he should have the weekend off, and it's kind of left me in shambles in terms of able to walk and do this stuff, which we had all these plans to go out, have fun, and it sucks because you get knocked back and you're not able to do any of it. But he's going to take care of it. But what I found is, just for the heck of it, I found, those thin box strips or whatever, these little, the thin boxes, not the thick cardboard, but real thin. I ended up Because what he taught me is that, you know, if you're getting pressure on your leg bone, we're trying to pull that back. So we're trying to pull the back, so therefore it's not hitting, you know, the actual socket. So what I did is I took some thin cardboard, cut them into these little circles, just like the pads that he's putting inside, and not with duct tape, because you want to pull them off, but with painter's tape. I had a little bit of painter's tape left around, and I took the cardboard and I basically put it in there, and I just covered it with painter's tape over the cardboard, and built up the actual sidewalls to the point where it was pushing the leg back, and I was getting the pain within the actual leg bone and then the fibula. So it has taken care of it over the weekend, so I've been able to walk, but it's not perfect. So again, always dealing with those pressure points, and always just having to work with them. And you know, it's a crummy weekend. It's a very crummy weekend because I'm not able to, you know, do the things 110%, and it's frustrating. But again, things are getting better. I'm just trying to think of whatever else I'm possibly missing for you guys. Well, okay, well, so whenever, in terms of daily routines as well, is what I've learned is whenever you're doing all your stuff and you're getting ready for bed, usually we brush teeth, whatever, all that fun jazz, I've learned to do those things at night. And when I do those things at night, it allows me to get all the things I need to do done before I take off the leg. And whenever I take off the leg, basically it's shower time at that point in time, and it's bed. The real only downtime that I have is when I take off the leg at the end of the day. I mean, I feel like a normal person. A normal person with a leg that's no longer a human part. And it's good. I mean, I came back to work. I was able to do things that I was previously. Obviously, we can't walk 3 to 6 miles. I can't bike right now. I'm not going to say bike. I've gotten on the exercise bike, and I've done a couple cycles. But, you know, it just takes time. And just keep up your due diligence, guys. And we'll leave it at that for today. I just wanted to go through a couple days. It's been 5 days since I posted something, 5 or 4 days. So I'm just trying to give you guys an update. And that's about all I have. You know, just continuously getting better with the leg, and just keep on going. Keep on going. Things are going to get better. So until then, if you like the video, go ahead and like it. If you want to leave a comment below, go ahead and push it down there. And also, there's a subscribe button right over here. Go ahead and click on it if you want to subscribe to the channel. But until then, everyone, just keep doing, stay positive, and everything's going to be great. All right? I'll talk to you later. Bye.